Hey guys, if you really are new to my channel, feel free to scroll around on my other social media, which is Instagram and Twitter, or maybe Twitch and YouTube, or other videos that I made in the past. I basically do art, cool, bizarre art, and if you're interested in my art style, give me a subscribe, follow me on my other social medias, and if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below. Alright, it's been a while you see my face. Been a while. I recently got a new computer lately just to do my 3D art and 2D art. I mean, 2D art's like really fast for me on this computer. This is like well worth investing in so I can make some cool ass art, especially for 3D since I'm no longer using a laptop to do that. So my 7-year-old laptop's now been demoted into PC gamer. Yeah, barely gonna lift anything other than just storing copies of my old PS1 games, for sure. But yes, and it's been a while. My hair, I grew it out a little bit longer this time to see how far would it grow and within the year. And apparently it grew a lot. This is my first video log for this channel, and I wanted to do this more like, it's also Speedpaint like, but yet it's also like we can sit down, just chill for a little bit, and you just talk about like updates, what's going on with me and stuff like that, because obviously I'm a single person that can't keep up with the algorithm on YouTube and stuff, so it's gonna be very hard to post like active content, especially I think I got 2 more semesters left in college for sure, but I will still prioritize college for sure. It's just that whenever I got time, then I may do something like this, but overall, I do want to talk about my content delivery, my other projects, and the birthday presents that I got for myself. And a few days ago, it was my birthday, or maybe a couple, like on August 25th. So, for the content delivery for YouTube, don't expect active uploads like daily or that. I can't do that. That's not in my budget at the moment. Over the past 4 years, I was prioritizing learning and education for interactive design and gaming development, so I couldn't really do like 1 week or 2 weeks of uploads. You can always suggest to me what stuff to video log in the future to comment down below or stuff. That'll be a really good start for the video log content for this channel. For live streams, that's the same thing with YouTube. I won't be as active live streaming. I know I could just like flip the switch on and just stream in that, but there's maybe a chance that if I have time, I'll stream, but more or less it will be easier to do stream stuff digitally. It's going to be very hard to stream doing traditional sketches because I don't have the right equipment for perspective-wise to show you a better way without losing the quality of how the viewers would see the work. So that's something to consider in the future once I have more time to do so. Yeah, and especially for Insta and Twitter, I would say in relief that might be obviously a bit more active than YouTube and Twitch, so I do recommend checking out my Instagram and Twitter. My username handle is different, so the username for that is basically ttb_birdie. Yeah, it's different. I like to keep 2 online usernames, but they wield the same purpose, but one's more, I'm going to talk about casually about my progress and how things are going with me personally as a human being artist, and the other one, which is TTB Birdie, just mainly focused on just posting on my OC content, but I do eventually want to do stuff with it, so the stuff I currently just want to do in the future, as usual, I think I'm going to do some pen sketches more often, maybe when I have some time. Take a little break. I could do like 30 minutes to a 1 hour sketch of my OCs and just post them so I can still kind of remain relevant there. And now my other projects. Now, the other projects I've been working on lately is, obviously, if you've been watching my streams lately, is the whole OC, which is original character, Molly Yokari free character. I did really wanted to have some concept art going on with it, since I did really want to spend like a month or two on it just to make sure it looks good, it looks great, and better than what I previously iterated on her in the past. Because I always seek to room for improvement from other things that I want for the design and clothing, so I felt it was reasonable that I did several changes in her design for sure. So I had to spend time on it to make sure it logically works when I 3D model it, so I won't receive too much troubleshooting, but eventually either way I'll still have to face troubleshoots, because something I'll be learning is how to play with mesh faces and possibly, well, definitely for sure how to rig, but I'm probably going to use just Mixamo for that, just to use the body for that, and learning how to use Blender. So, but this project doesn't have a deadline, it's just for fun for me, so I'm just taking my time. But I do have other projects, so no worries. I got like school and stuff, and they help me to prepare my portfolio and other projects that could definitely help to improve on that for sure. Yeah, and I don't know, in 2024 things will be definitely different for me for my lifetime, so we'll find out soon how far of a project I'll take. I mean, as I mentioned, I'm taking my time, but I'll find ways to actively get it done. But I do really want to do, like, eventually, like, maybe the character could be used as a toy character for a fighting or an action adventure alpha prototype game that I wanted to create just for fun, just to see if I can challenge myself, because I do like challenging myself a lot to try other things and stuff like that. And that'll be like a cool side extra homework for me to work on, and that'll be pretty lit. Now, speaking of that, nothing related to game design or game art or character art. For comic scripts, I've been working on character comic scripts I want to do for like one of my OCs. So if you don't know who's Christella, she's the one who has the creature has like creepy, somewhat of a creepy cute eyes, but yeah, it has bunny ears. I do want to add some like lore behind her, but it's mostly going to focus more on her childhood life, and I didn't want to express yet to when she grows up yet. I want to reserve that later for a different story I want to set up for when I eventually start writing for Molly's story. But my main focus that I do really want to tell Christo's stories in a script format, and once I want to think about doing the scripts down first before I do all the drawing stuff, so I'm probably going to lay out all the scripts the way I want. I maybe go for like 13 chapters with it, but I won't be interested into probably drawing the panels and stuff until like way later, because I don't feel like that is a priority for me at the moment to draw panels and stuff like that. But I've been taking interest lately with writing comic scripts, so I'll be looking more forward into do that for sure. And also definitely for short drawings and stuff, I feel like I gotta keep myself entertained a little bit too, because the other side projects that I do, it takes a lot more longer time, and I just feel like I might want to do some more mini side sketch projects just to give me some nice fulfillments for myself, just to create different poses with, obviously, Christelle is my popular OC that I like to draw a lot. Yeah. Yeah, but sure, I'll shine some light from Molly, but I do definitely want to share sketches eventually once I get down to other OCs I have in mind I want to draw for design. They're all in my mind, it's just bubbling. I do want to share there other creatures I have in mind, but I do really want to focus on developing more lore to my Terranian species, since I have like Molly and Christelle, they're the same species, but they're uniquely different in their own way. So for sure, eventually, I do want to tell that more in much more of an artistic expressive. And also, plus, I do have other stories that eventually I'm going to have to do. I want to do more redraws of the Mia Ukrainian. I haven't drawn her like in a while, but there's other iteration changes for that, but I'm more trying to focus get into see what styles that could look like in human form and stuff. So I can have like somewhat of that, but I'm mostly a creature guy. But in order to make the human drawings fun, I wanted to have them like somewhat in a style that I feel like it's pleasing and fun to make. So yeah, so stay tuned for short drawings and sketches and that. But I feel like I'm definitely for sure Instagram and Twitter will like sketches over final arts, unfortunately. Because there's a lot of people that like sketches for strange reasons over final masterpieces. I don't know why, but that's Instagram. But anywho, so let's talk about the birthday presents I got, and this is after what I ate, like the Red Lobster stuff, which basically, yeah, for my birthday, I decided to go with the endless shrimp, which I actually haven't done endless shrimp in a long time, like in several years. And then as I realized, oh wait, now it's at the daily menu or something. That's like very bizarre. But anywho, I was brave enough to eat 12 servings of it. So in total, I ate 2.5 cups of medium-sized scampi shrimps. So that's like 81 shrimps overall. Just avoid the butter and you should be fine. Just don't drink the butter. Just don't. Just trust me on that. Yeah, so anywho, but I went to some Barnes & Nobles and stuff, and I picked up a book, which is basically, this is edited by J.K. Jackson, and it was forwarded by David E. Lettini. And we're basically mythology books. I picked up one that's Chinese, and the other one's like Japanese, and the reason why I wanted to pick up through these because I did want to see if any lore inspiration that I could find more deeply with mythologies that could definitely help with some OC backgrounds and stories I want to make. For Mia Crane, for sure, I think this will definitely help out with the Japanese stuff somewhat because they do have some ghost stories in there because I want more of her character to be surrounded with more ghosts and spirits like. So for sure I'll have more input information in that. I haven't started reading this yet, but eventually I will. I already started skimming through things with the chapters and tables of contents and that, so I might give this a review. So once I finish reading, I may make a video log that talks about my critique about these books. I mean, eventually if I do like it, I will get a more of a Scottish version of it or because there's other mythologies than just Chinese or Japanese that J.K. Jackson edited, but I haven't read it yet, so I can't get really my full opinion on it. So if you want me to review it in the future, whenever I got time, just comment down below, and I will do that for sure. I do want to make this as YouTube as back as my hobby because I used to do a lot of gaming content on YouTube before I decided to hide them all in 2019, which I did want to change directions of how my YouTube channel wanted to go. And I think I refound my niche on YouTube, so I'm going to do the best I can to have fun at it and just be the best version of me, so why not? But yeah, if you enjoy today's video log, make sure to leave a like down below. And why not, if you're new to the channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, which probably that, maybe you should consider subscribing if you want to follow down my art style and eventually see how far would I take my other side projects to see how far it would grow, and you just be in the process of watching me do stuff. And I will always look forward to feedback from you guys and girls. Much appreciated. And I think that's about it, so peace.